The Oprah Winfrey Show is sponsored in part by Dove. Dove self-esteem workshops are boosting the confidence of millions of girls. Learn more at campaignforrealbeauty.com. Closed captioning provided by the maker of the following product.
I'm a product demonstrator. I wear dentures. Before Polygrip, I was turning down jobs. Now that I use Polygrip, I can smile, I can work. There's nothing I can't do with Polygrip.
We've been inspired by seafood dishes from around the country. Taste our New England lobster and crab bake, or New Georgia peach bourbon shrimp with bacon-wrapped scallops. And soon at Red Lobster. Come see what's fresh today.
You obsess over your baby's belly. We obsess over the fruits and vegetables that nourish it. Gerber purees, as healthy as fresh fruits and vegetables. Gerber, anything for baby.
I refer to myself as just stacked. It's hard to control them.
Because they used to be up here and now they're down here.
Fall out over here and they'll fall out over there. And I need a bra that is going to pick it up and pull it back.
Help them up. You lift them up.
A beautiful, supportive bra. Could it be true?
The Playtex 18-Hour Comfort Lace Bra. The great fit you expect from Playtex. Now with beautiful lace detail.
My ex-husband was a leg man.
Was he?
That's why he's my ex-husband.
Playtex. Who knows you like we do?
This is going to make my other bras jealous.
Shalom in the Home airs on TLC. I so thank you. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, Oprah.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck to you and your girls. Blessings. Bye.
Tonight,
whether you voted for me or you voted for Barack, the time is now.
Senator Hillary Clinton's convention concession. We're live in Denver. After a night of fierce winds and pounding rain, are we in for another round of wild weather? And the Wild West on fire. Should the city of Phoenix say goodbye to those suicide lanes? Then, foods that could cause cancer. You might be surprised what's on the list. And a hog big enough for the entire family. Next on 3TV News at 9.
The time is now to unite as a single party with a single purpose.
Senator Hillary Clinton lays down the law for Democrats. In a history-making speech, she throws her full support behind Barack Obama. This is 3TV News at 9. I'm Beverly Kidd. All eyes on Hillary Clinton tonight as she told the world it's time for her supporters to turn to Barack Obama. Christine Harrington is here with what Clinton had to say. Christine?
Bev, politics aside, tonight we found many people looking forward to hearing from Hillary Clinton. Whether it's because she inspires or stands to unite, people tuned in for history and Hillary.
Introduce my hero and my mother, Senator Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Hillary Clinton took center stage as a mother, a daughter, a senator, a former presidential hopeful, and now
a proud supporter of Barack Obama.
And maybe most important for Democrats, Hillary came out as a healer.
And whether you voted for me or you voted for Barack, the time is now to unite as a single party with a single purpose.
The purpose of this speech to rally Democrats to unite and conquer.
We are on the same team, and none of us can afford to sit on the sidelines.
She says it's a fight for the future, and tonight she came out swinging.
No way no how, no McCain.
The speech highlighting how good change can be.
My mother was born before women could vote. My daughter got to vote for her mother for president.
Part of the reason why politics aside, Hillary Clinton had people in Arizona tuning in.
I think a really positive example for women everywhere. I mean, to be able to come that close is remarkable, and I think it's empowering for a lot of women.
I think it's definitely an exciting time. I think everybody should be involved, and I think it's pulled more young people in and people of all races, so I think it's a great time.
And while this may have been Hillary Clinton's last hurrah for this campaign season, Democrats know this is not the end.
Because she's a diehard, you know, and she'll just do what is necessary to do for the party to win.
Barack Obama is my candidate, and he must be our president.
Hillary Clinton getting several standing ovations, wrapping up night 2 of the Democratic National Convention. Now next up Wednesday is her husband, former President Bill Clinton. Christine Harrington, 3TV, The Place with more news.
Arizona Governor Janet Napolitano also took center stage at the DNC tonight, and she wasted no time going after fellow Arizonan John McCain.
So I wanted to say something positive tonight about Senator McCain. Now, when I heard him say that the economy is not an issue he understands as well as he should, my problem was solved. Because I can say to you tonight positively that John McCain is right. He doesn't understand the economy as well as he should.
Napolitano accused McCain of being out of touch with working America. And new tonight, we have some exclusive reaction from the governor just moments after she finished her speech. 3TV's Carrie Pena is in Denver and has this from the convention floor.
Please welcome Arizona Governor Janet Napolitano.
How did you feel going out on that stage?
Oh, well, it is a thrill, and it's a unique opportunity to have the honor to address the convention, but also people who are watching on cable or Channel 3 or elsewhere, and to point out some things about what Barack Obama wants to do with the economy.
And the economy was the governor's main focus when she took to the stage tonight. I saw you were very focused in your message. Is this part of the strategy to really be more specific about what Barack Obama will do as opposed to John McCain?
Yeah, I think so. I think tomorrow night you'll hear more about foreign policy and the military and Iraq and all of that. But tonight I really wanted to focus on what is he going to do differently from McCain that will really affect Arizonans and, you know, people's pockets in Arizona.
The loudest applause came when Napolitano talked about working-class families and how we have to, quote, ensure the American dream is within reach, to which the crowd responded. Were you guys going crazy down there in the Arizona section? Were you screaming? And
we were so proud. We were just so proud of our governor because she's done such a phenomenal job.
How did you feel? Were you nervous?
Well, you got a little bit of it's a little bit of adrenaline, I think, would be fair to say.
All right, Carrie's going to join us live from Denver coming up at 9:15. She'll have reaction to tonight's events, including Hillary Clinton's speech. Plus, she'll show us her up-close encounter with Barack Obama's family this afternoon. It's all coming up at 9:15.
From the Department of Arizona, Senator John McCain.
Republican presidential hopeful John McCain went on the offensive today in Phoenix. At the American Legion's national meeting downtown, he told veterans Barack Obama is too naive to be president, giving this as an example.
There is no challenge too great for a world that stands as one.
McCain slammed that, saying he lived the Cold War reality as a prisoner of war.
That Cold War ended, not because the world stood as one, but because the great democracies came together, bound together by sustained and decisive American leadership.
Vice President Dick Cheney will speak to the vets tomorrow. Senator Obama will talk to them via satellite on Thursday.
Now, your 3HD weather.
From the Forecast Center, I'm meteorologist Royal Norman. Last night at this time, boy, we were having some fun. Lots of thunderstorm activity around the valley, and it was really just getting started. Want to review what happened last night and early this morning. More than an inch of rain officially at the airport. That puts us over 7 inches on the year, and we are 2 inches ahead of pace if it doesn't rain until November 22nd. We'll be back on pace. As far as the monsoon's concerned, we're up to 4 2/3 inches of rain, well above average, wettest monsoon since 1999. We've had 42 monsoon days, and we're on track to perhaps get into the top 10 all-time monsoon category. Now, here's how we've been doing in the monsoon since 1998. There's that 99 reading where we had over 5 inches of rain, in 06 when we had 3 1/3. So how's that stack up this year so far? Yep, that 4 2/3 is a really nice number, and we are still probably at least 30 days away from the end of the monsoon. Tonight we have some scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly in northern Arizona. The biggest cluster out there right now to the northeast of Payson, up in the rim country around Heber, Overgard. It looks like these storms are dropping to the south. Nothing severe about these storms, but there are some heavy rains being reported and some thunder and lightning. Quiet tonight in the valley. Tomorrow, a chance for storms. Another chance by Friday. Weekend forecast in just a couple of minutes.
And we are on Indian Bend, just between Scottsdale and Hayden. The road here is just flooded. You can see some of the water here next to me, not too deep right here, and it's pretty calm. But if you go out about 20 feet or so, you can see that it's moving pretty well out there, and it doesn't take a lot of water to be able to move a car. So they have closed the road here. Normally a busy roadway, the only thing racing down the road here now is water. Drivers one by one are turned around, forced to find a new way to work.
It's very inconvenient to have to come all the way here and then turn back around and go all the way up.
I have to tell you, I flew down this morning from Minneapolis, and I didn't expect to see the road flooded in the middle of August.
However, every once in a while, a few drivers did decide to risk it and ignore the barricades. Mother Nature also leaving her mark in other areas of the valley, like here at Diablo Stadium, where cleanup crews were very busy today. This giant light was sent crashing down. The pole snapped clean off its base. At Chandler Municipal Airport, 9 planes were damaged. Some even flipped over by the storm. They saw wind gusts at over 70 miles per hour.
It was almost kind of like slow motion. It just picked it up and gradually picked it up and dropped it on top of the other one.
The damage to the planes estimated in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you may be able to see some of the construction also behind me. The city is working on this problem, and the residents that live in this area, the people that use this road to commute, especially during monsoon season, say they can't wait to see this construction completed. Tyler Baldwin, 3TV, The Place, with more news.
And coming up on 3TV News at 9, find out why thieves are now tapping kegs. Plus, rapper DMX in court again, but this time he had a few choice words for the judge.
They're known as the suicide lanes here in Phoenix. We have one right in front of our very station, and now a new study could mean they're here to stay. I'm Marissa Wing, and I'll tell you all about it coming up in a live report.
And then we head out back live in Denver to the Democratic National Convention for more on Senator Hillary Clinton's speech. That's still ahead on 3TV News at 9.
Beverly Kidd, Royal Norman, and Rosh Shimabuku. Thanks for watching 3TV News at 9 p.m. on 3TV, The Place with more news in HD. The next time you eat out, how would you like to order what you want and pay what you think is right at the end of your meal? Dig into this new experience that could revolutionize the restaurant business. Tomorrow starting at 5:30 on 3TV, The Place with more news. On the next 2.5 Men, has Charlie finally met his match?
She's promiscuous, she's commitment phobic.
Oh my God, I'm dating myself. No wonder the sex is so good.
On 2.5 Men. Tonight at 10 on 3TV.
It's time to get ready for fall during the Shop Till You Drive clearance event at your Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep dealers. We're taking up to 40% off MSRP on 08 Rams to make room for new arrivals. Get great markdowns in every department, like up to 22% off MSRP on our fashionable minivans. And check out our great selection of fuel-efficient vehicles. Find your perfect fit at the Shop Till You Drive clearance event. Hurry, these offers won't last.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
What are you up to?
Just managing the kids' cell phones. To see if Owen does well in math, we give him more minutes. And if Sarah makes honors, we give her more minutes or texts.
So, what about subtracting minutes? Can we do that too?
No worries.
We are so in control.
Introducing Family Allowances, only from T-Mobile. Now you can truly manage your kids' minutes and texts. T-Mobile, stick together.
It's time to get ready for fall during the Shop Till You Drive clearance event at your Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep dealers. We're taking up to 40% off MSRP on 08 Rams to make room for new arrivals. Get great markdowns in every department, like up to 22% off MSRP on our fashionable minivans. And check out our great selection of fuel-efficient vehicles. Find your perfect fit at the Shop Till You Drive clearance event. Hurry, these offers won't last.
Don't you wish we could just...
Why don't we? I mean, what's stopping us?
Nothing?
Right?
Okay, we should totally do this.
It would be crazy not to.
Okay, let's stay.
We're staying. This is gonna be great.
Plan your fall getaway today at Colorado.com.
Tomorrow night on 3TV News at 9, millions saw him in this Olympic commercial. Now 3TV introduces you to the man steaming up the internet, his sizzling new photos, and his secrets off camera.
I don't know if I should tell you that or not.
That's tomorrow night here on 3TV News at 9.
Okay. Oh, well, that just ingratiated you.
Yeah, that's rapper DMX mouthing off to a judge in Florida. The musician wanted to be let out of jail on bond so he could come here to Arizona. He's facing criminal charges here, but the swearing, it didn't go over so well with the judge, and he's still locked up tonight. And the tough economy is taking its toll on an unlikely victim. Beer kegs. Yeah, thieves are now swiping the kegs, drinking the beer, and then selling the empty containers for scrap metal. Crooks can only sell them for about $30, but they cost $150 to replace.
Before we can keep going, we've got to get going by electing Barack Obama the next president of the United States.
Tonight in Denver, Hillary Clinton had healing words for the Democratic Party. She told her supporters to vote for Barack Obama. 3TV's Carrie Pena is live in Denver, and watch the speech tonight in person. And no matter what side of the fence you're on, Carrie, it was a moving speech.
Because, Bev, she was under so much pressure. You know, there was so much analysis, not only of her words, but of her actions. What kind of body language would she have? Would she truly be endorsing Barack Obama? And would she truly tell all of her 18 million supporters, hey, I want you to support him too? Everyone we've talked to tonight, subsequent to Hillary Clinton's speech, has said she did an excellent job. She hit it out of the park. So we want to talk about that with you in just a moment some more. But first, I want to take you inside the convention center a little earlier. We've been talking to you guys about how strict security is, how tight. We were down with the Arizona delegation right before Janet Napolitano's big speech tonight. And what happened was we were standing there, and in the pavilion area, Secret Service just suddenly sweeps through. They clear out the area. No one can move. Everyone is pretty much frozen. Nobody really knows who's coming through. I mean, you got to figure someone big is going to be coming through there. What ended up happening is the Obama family got ushered in. They are under very, very tight protection here at the convention. Actually, the Obama family is sitting in a box right above the Arizona delegation, right next to Senator Joe Biden, who, as you all know by now, is Barack Obama's pick for vice presidential candidate. And actually, we've received word that Joe Biden may be coming out here in just a few minutes, Bev, to run through his big speech for tomorrow night. Of course, tomorrow night, Bill Clinton is the main attraction. Let's go back back now to his wife for a second. Everyone has been buzzing all day long, Beverly. What will she say? Will she be able to close the deal? We went out tonight. We talked to a lot of hardcore Clinton supporters, and they gave us a resounding yes. She made it happen tonight. They thought she was eloquent. They thought that she was very sincere, very passionate. The message clearly from this point on, unify the party, but not only that, show what the differences are between Barack Obama and John McCain specifically. And that's what Governor Napolitano did tonight. She went out on the stage and she had specifics. She wanted to talk about the differences in the economic plans between Senator Barack Obama and Senator John McCain. Governor Napolitano's speech was very well received. She got huge applause from the audience, Beverly. I don't know if you were able to watch that from the station, but surely she was well received, especially by the hometown crowd, the Arizona delegates, 67 of them here in Denver, Bev.
Hey, and did you happen to catch Michelle Obama's reaction when Hillary Clinton was speaking tonight, by any chance? Because there's an obvious rub there, no doubt, but it just seemed, she seemed disinterested to me. Michelle Obama.
You know what, Bev? I have to be honest, I did not see that, so I really can't give you an honest answer. Again, I think that these women are under so much scrutiny that every single motion they make, every facial expression is analyzed so much, and perhaps some might say by the media, overanalyzed.
Yeah, you have to.
I mean, you know, they're human beings, so you're watching things unfold, and if the camera's kind of stuffed in your face at every moment, I think, you know, we all have those moments where you kind of grimace or, you know, and I think that that's what unfolds with Michelle Obama sometimes because she is a very expressive person.
Absolutely. All right. Carrie Pena in Denver for us tonight, doing a great job at the convention. Thanks, Carrie.
Now, your 3HT forecast.
All right, we're talking about the monsoon kind of hanging with us for the next couple of days or so. 92 our high today with humid conditions. 73 was that morning low. The average is 103 and 80. Record high on this date, 114. We did that in 2001. The record low, 65 in 1928. A year ago, we had 103 and 82, and at the airport this hour, 87. The dew point is very high at 70 degrees. It's very muggy out there. Winds out of the south at 6. Barometric pressure steady, 29.72 inches. 82 at Litchfield Park right now, 86 for Goodyear. Surprises at 84. Avondale, still 90. Glendale at 90. Apache Junction's down to 80 degrees. It's 86 at Tempe, 87 at Scottsdale. A couple of 85s at Deer Valley and at Anthem. 59 for Flagstaff this hour. 59 at Show Low as well. 74 at Safford. Bullhead City still pretty warm at 93 degrees. Checking out some of the temperatures back east, 79 at Jacksonville, 78 at Little Rock, 71s at Omaha and Kansas City, 76 for Denver, 60 at Boise, and 59 degrees at Seattle tonight. We have a lot of heavy shower and thunderstorm activity into the Carolinas. That's what's left over from Tropical Storm Faye, and there is also a tornado watch box. And we have a severe thunderstorm watch box in portions of South Dakota and north central Nebraska. That's about to expire. Looks like these thunderstorms are beginning to die down. Now, a fairly quiet day around our state today after yesterday's and this morning's very active monsoon outburst, but we still have a few showers and thunderstorms out there. The biggest cluster is, as we showed you off the top of the news, up in the Heber-Overgaard area right now. And tomorrow looks to be a fairly active day around the state. Tucson, 94 with a decent chance for storms. 90 at Safford, 90 at Douglas. Nogales with a 50% chance for showers. We'll see a high temperature of about 88 degrees. Rain likely at Show Low, 80 there. Window Rock could see some storms, 79. Winslow, 78. Page will probably stay dry. Folks in Page will see a high of about 91 degrees. Chance for thunderstorms into the Flagstaff area tomorrow with a high of 76. 80 at the South Rim. 84 for Prescott. Could get some more rain up there. Kingman could see some thunderstorms with a high of about 93. And in the deserts, we have a pretty decent chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms by late tomorrow afternoon. In Yuma, we'll see a high of 105. All right, for the rest of tonight, just a slight chance that one of those storms will make it into the valley tonight. We'll see a low of about 84 degrees. Then for tomorrow, a chance for scattered thunderstorms and a high of 100. Day off from the rain on Thursday, 104. Extended forecast Friday through the weekend into next week, a chance for scattered thunderstorms.
Thank you, Royal. Coming up on Free TV News at 9, one little guy makes his big debut. Be sure to stick around for our video of the day.
I'm 3 on your side's Gary Harper. When a Valley man became disabled, he sure was glad he had disability insurance. So why isn't the insurance company helping him out now? We'll talk about it coming up on 3 TV News at 9.
And foods that cause cancer. You're going to be surprised at what's on that list. Still ahead on 3 TV News at 9.
Tonight's weather forecast is brought to you by your Arizona Chrysler dealers.
It's time to get ready for fall during the Shop Till You Drive clearance event at your Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep dealers. We're taking up to 40% off MSRP on 08 Rams to make room for new arrivals. Get great markdowns in every department, like up to 22% off MSRP on our fashionable minivans. And check out our great selection of fuel-efficient vehicles. Find your perfect fit at the Shop Till You Drive clearance event. Hurry, these offers won't last.
Subway Restaurant's everyday value menu means you can get one of 8 regular 6-inch fresh value meals for just $5. That's one of 8 regular 6-inch sandwiches plus chips and a drink for just $5. Subway. Eat fresh.
For 100 years, we've been moving America.
Standing behind our quality.
With the GM 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Plus roadside assistance and courtesy transportation.
The best coverage you can find.
In celebration of our 100th anniversary,
We're sharing our GM employee discount.
You pay what we pay.
The GM employee discount.
For everyone.
Now through September 2nd, get employee pricing on all 2008 Cadillac models. Visit your local Cadillac dealer.
Hi, this is Mike Moore, the Arizona Financial Coach. We have got some exciting new programs to offer to you today. You know the 100% loan program is back? That's right. Even in this market, we have a 100% loan program. And the best thing, guys, no private mortgage insurance tacked onto the back. And credit scores as low as 600. So you get a 100% loan, no PMI, credit scores as low as 600. So check me out on the web at Arizona Mortgage Coach or call me at 480-ASK-MIKE today.
It's our biggest sale of the year, Mattress Firm's Labor Day sale, with instant coupon savings up to $200 on over 30 models, plus 0% interest till 2012. Mattress Firm.
I feel good now.
Hey, I'm back, and so is the Honda clearance, which means 2 great things can happen. 1, it's your chance to get a new, totally redesigned Accord or the fuel-efficient Civic, and 2, at a savings that could be very opportunistic. Get it? Look, I may be animated, but it all adds up to me. Oop, guess I forgot to walk Oscar. The 2008 Honda clearance. Get APR financing as low as 1.9% on all new Honda Accords for well-qualified buyers. I missed your opportunity, and I'm knocking.
Oscar!
On your side tonight, an East Valley man says he's being cheated out of disability insurance, so he turned to our Gary Harper for help.
It was the most pain I've ever felt in my life.
Charles Resendez considers himself lucky. In early July, he went to the emergency room for severe stomach pains, only to find out he had a blood clot and immediately underwent emergency surgery. How serious of an issue was this?
Very serious. I mean, I could have died. I could have died because of it.
Charles spent several weeks in the hospital. Some of that time was in intensive care. Although he's out now, his doctor won't release Charles to return to work as a cement truck driver, which means he hasn't earned a paycheck for more than a month.
To help pay everyday bills when you're sick and can't work, Aflac gives you cash.
So it's a good thing Charles had disability insurance with Aflac. That's the company with that wacky duck in its commercials. Charles's policy says that Aflac will pay him $1,700 a month if he becomes disabled. But after submitting all his paperwork, Charles says he hasn't seen a nickel from Aflac and his checking account is overdrawn.
Right now, I'm negative in the bank because they're not coming through. I mean, I'm in a hole.
3 on your side contacted Aflac Insurance. They tell us Charles's case is still under review, but there is a snag because one of Charles's doctors indicated in that paperwork that he had anxiety, and anxiety is not covered under Aflac's disability insurance. Charles says he's disgusted. He's paid his monthly premiums for disability insurance, and now when he needs it the most, they won't pay up.
They're sure quick to take your money, but to part with theirs, they don't like it.
Now again, Aflac Insurance says it has not come to a firm conclusion. As soon as I have an answer, they'll let 3 on Your Side know, and I'll do a follow-up.
Do you have a problem and need 3 on Your Side's help? Log on to azfamily.com. Enter keyword 3 on Your Side. You can get in touch with Gary and watch all of his 3 on Your Side reports. 3 on Your Side is always available on azfamily.com.
And coming up on 3 TV News at 9, parts of the West destroyed by fire. The heartbreaking stories after the break.
Kickball for adults. A new season gets underway next month. Plus, a rough night for Brandon Webb. But could his teammates pick up the slack? We'll have your highlights later in sports.
Some drivers say they are confusing and dangerous, but a new study disagrees. I'm Marissa Wingett. I'll tell you about the new controversy surrounding the so-called suicide lanes coming up in a live report.
And dancing at the DNC. Who says politics is boring? Still ahead on 3 TV News at 9.
Woman hired a contractor to build a new room in her home. But after paying him thousands of dollars, the only extra room she had was the space in her wallet.
I forked out, what, $2,800? I got nothing.
Tomorrow, starting at 5:30 on 3 TV, the place with more news. It's breakfasts and burgers keep the regulars coming back for more. Get a sneak peek of a local eatery named the best by Phoenix Magazine and beat the crowds that are sure to follow. Tomorrow's Extra on 3 TV News at 9 on 3 TV, the place with more news.
It's Toyota's National Clearance Event, the perfect time for amazing deals and selection. Right now, lease a stylish Camry for only $199 a month or get 2.9% financing. Or get a $199 a month lease on a fuel-efficient new Corolla. There's also the all-new 09 Matrix. Lease one today for just $199 a month or get 4.9% financing. Don't miss this opportunity to save big at the Toyota National Clearance Event. Hurry into your Valley Toyota dealers today.
Solar energy is key to Arizona's future. But to get there, you have to do something really difficult. Remember 3 names: George, Kennedy, and Newman. The solar team. Arizona can have clean energy if the solar team wins 3 seats on the Corporation Commission. But you have to vote for all 3, George, Kennedy, and Newman. So the way to energy independence is as simple as 1, 2, 3. Paid for by George, Kennedy, and Paul Newman.
In celebration of our 100th anniversary,
we're sharing our GM employee discount with everyone.
You pay what we pay.
Not a cent more.
The GM employee discount.
For everyone.
Now, get the employee discount on any remarkably fuel-efficient Saturn, from the View Compact crossover to the Aura midsize sports sedan, from the company that's rethinking everything. Get the Saturn employee discount plus additional purchase cash on select models.
With this Health and Wealth raffle, 3 could be your lucky number, because that's the number of grand prizes you could win. Grand prizes 1 and 2 are huge. $1 million and $500,000 cash. And grand prize 3 is his and hers Mercedes, plus cash. Every ticket has a 1 in 18 chance of winning one of 7,400 prizes. Enter now at 1-866-390-9034 or healthwealthraffle.org.
Tonight, the Wild West on fire. And foods that could cause cancer. Then, dancing with the Democrats. A little cutie makes his big debut. Plus, a hog fit for the entire family. Still ahead on 3 TV News at 9. Most people call them suicide lanes, those middle lanes running in Phoenix that turn into throughways during peak hours. Some think they're a good idea. Others want them gone. This is 3 TV News at 9. I'm Beverly Kidd. A growing number of people want to put the brakes on those lanes. Our Marissa Wingate explains why.
Yeah, Bev. Well, many people say they are confusing and dangerous. They've been around, though, for nearly 30 years. And about 2 years ago, taxpayers asked the city to study them. Now they have their findings, and it could spark controversy.
Hey,
how's it going?
Kaylee Griffin stirs up coffee working as a barista at Copper Star. But it's driving here that stirs up her emotions.
Lots of horn honking, lots of brakes. It's scary.
Scary because the so-called suicide lane sits in front of her coffee shop. Weekday mornings on 7th Avenue and 7th Street, drivers headed south can use the reversible center lane from 6 to 9. Drivers headed north in the afternoon can use it from 4 to 6. It's supposed to ease congestion for commuters headed in and out of downtown, but
I think it causes a lot of confusion, a lot of stress too. People get really angry.
we took a drive in the lane to see for ourselves. And while we didn't have any near mishaps, customers say they've had plenty. So many of them avoid the area altogether.
I just don't want to put myself in that situation where there's going to be a car coming at me going 50 miles an hour. It's dangerous.
But the city transportation department will soon make a recommendation to the city council, and
what we're going to recommend is that the reverse lanes be kept the same.
The traffic engineer says a recent study found a remarkably high number of drivers use the lanes, and
probably the biggest finding was that they were not unsafe.
He says not only were there not a lot of crashes,
there were a surprisingly low number of head-on crashes.
Regardless, Griffin says the lane is keeping fewer customers from crashing on her coffee. Now, the Transportation Department will make its recommendation to keep the lanes at the end of next month. Then it will be up to the City Council to decide. We're live in Phoenix. Marissa Wingate, 3TV, the place with more news.
And we'd like to know what you think. Would you support the elimination of those suicide lanes in Phoenix? Well, 81% of our online readers say yes, they should be eliminated. But just 18% said no. You can cast your vote by logging onto our website, azfamily.com. Homes go down in flames as a wildfire whips through the outskirts of one western city. Fires are burning in several states tonight, and as firefighters battle to control the infernos, much is being lost in the flames, including one woman's life. Christine Harrington has more on the wildfires in the West.
The photos and the video really don't capture the extent of the loss that these folks have suffered.
Wind-whipped flames burned down at least 10 houses in Boise, Idaho today, and several families lost everything they own.
And then to learn that, in fact, this fire did claim a human life is simply devastating.
The human life lost, Boise, Idaho State professor Mary Ellen Ryder. She was supposed to start her 20th year of teaching at the university today. Now instead, her husband must comfort himself with his last memories of her after her charred body was found in their home. This fire may have started as a grass fire Monday evening, but it quickly grew to a 4-alarm monster. Over in California, crews fought to rein in this wildfire, creeping up the Los Angeles hills today near the 101 freeway. LA media reporting the fire is now under control thanks to helicopters fighting the fire from above. This one started right behind a sheriff's station, blowing smoke through a neighborhood. And this was the scene in Utah today, a wildfire racing up a mountain in a region called Corner Canyon. Authorities here don't know what started the fire, but they're moving fast after evacuating 200 homes and clearing the area. Christine Harrington, 3TV, the place with more news.
Now, the cause of all three fires remains under investigation tonight.
Now, your weather across Arizona.
Checking out the rainfall numbers around town, we had more than 2 inches in some East Valley locations officially at the airport overnight and this morning. An inch of rain, which puts us at over 7 inches for the year, 2 inches to the good. We are way ahead of normal. In terms of the monsoon itself, we're also way ahead of normal. We've had 4 2/3 inches of rain in the entire season. We normally only get 2 3/4 inches of rain, and it is therefore the wettest monsoon since 1999. Well, things are pretty quiet tonight. We did have a shower and thunderstorm up in the Heber-Overgaard area, but it looks like that is beginning to die down rather quickly. Still some showers up there along the State Route 260, but it looks like that'll be dying down fairly quickly. We could still see a few pop-up showers in northern Arizona through the nighttime hours. Tomorrow, decent chance for rain around here, a day off on Thursday, and the rains return for the weekend. We'll have that weekend forecast in just a couple of minutes.
Together on this special day.
Yeah, it's something about politics making these pundits feel good enough to bust a move. All right, there is something about the music at the Democratic National Convention. It's got even those covering it unable to sit still. Here's CNN's Jeannie Mose.
We expect Democratic delegates to dance, but when your pundits let loose... Oh! For Anderson.
Do you remember?
It can only mean Earth, Wind, and Fire have swept the convention center.
In your heart and soul.
CNN's Roland Martin wasn't just snapping. He was doing some fancy clapping. While political analysts Paul Begala and Donna Brazil were supplying their own moves to analyze.
Come together on this special day.
So special that Roland combined finger jabs with blackberrying, grabbed a passerby.
Are we getting this on tape?
And made a lot of points that weren't political. With an unconventional moment, I'm Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
All right, still ahead here on 3 TV News at 9. Foods that might cause cancer. You're going to be surprised at what's on that list. Plus, a big hog, big enough for the entire family. Still ahead on 3 TV News at 9.
Get news starting early at 4:30, and then we have a college prep expert with 3 questions that every student should ask the school they want to attend.
And we're talking with photojournalist and author Allison Wright. She's got an amazing story of survival, the foreword of her book written by the Dalai Lama.
Plus, it's a new show with the same zip code. We'll talk to Lori Laughlin about the new 90210 premiering next week on the CW6.
A stormy start to the week. Will we have a wet Wednesday? Details in your forecast.
On the next Good Morning Arizona.
It was designed to be practical, fuel efficient, and just the right size for today. But the fact it's so much fun to drive doesn't hurt either. The best-selling crossover vehicle in America. Something new to crave. The CR-V from Honda.
It doesn't matter where you drive or what you drive. Add alcohol and results could be deadly. 40% of all fatalities on our roads and on our waterways involve alcohol. So Arizona law enforcement agencies are working together to remove impaired drivers from our roads and impaired boat operators from our lakes. We're working together. We're making Arizona safer for everyone.
Enjoy the experience. OUI DUI. Expect the max.
In celebration of our 100th anniversary,
We're sharing our GM employee discount with everyone.
You pay what we pay.
Not a cent more.
The GM employee discount.
For everyone.
Now on top of the GM employee discount, get an additional $5,000 total allowance on a 2008 GMC Sierra 1500 Extended Cab. With the Sierra's 20 highway MPG, saving has never meant more. See your Valley Buick Pontiac GMC dealers.
When the desert heat gives way to tall pines and cool, fresh air, you know Honda Resort Casino is just ahead. Rediscover the refreshing, energizing, great outdoors by day. Then, play inside all night at Honda Resort Casino with slots, blackjack, poker, great food and drink, live entertainment, and more. Get out of the sun and into the fun. Reserve your golf or fishing package by calling 1-800-WAY-UP-HIGH. Honda Resort Casino, 3 miles south of Pine Top, Arizona at highways 260 and 73.
Now, your 3HD weather.
All right, we've got a couple of great mojos for you. These were shot on a trip to the high country yesterday. Paul Folk from Gilbert shot these up in northern Arizona, of course, around the Four Peaks. A little bit of rain, and we really like this one with the flowers in the foreground and the thunderstorm in the background. Good job, Paul. And one more for you that he shot when he got back into town. The storm was beginning to roll through. He had an awesome day of photography. You can send your mojos to azfamily.com or weather@azfamily.com. 92 and 73 are high and low today. The average is 103 and 80. Record high 114. Last year we had 103 for a high. 87 right now. 70 the dew point. Winds out of the south at 6 miles an hour. Travel weather tomorrow. A couple of areas where we could see some problems. Atlanta, Washington, D.C. with rain. Miami, thunderstorms. Minneapolis, thunderstorms. Rain up at Seattle. But the midsection of the country and the West Coast in pretty good shape as far as airline travel tomorrow. Back east, we've got 64 right now in the Detroit area, 72 at Indianapolis and at Atlanta, 76 at Denver, 69 at Salt Lake City, 50 up at Great Falls in Montana, and 59 degrees at Seattle tonight. We continue with some big thunderstorms in portions of the Carolinas. That's what's left over from Tropical Storm Faye. We do have a tornado watch box up in portions of the Carolinas, and also some pretty strong storms rolling across the Dakotas tonight, but those storms are dying down in intensity. We had a quieter day today as expected because of all the big storms last night and this morning, and even now it seems like the storms are dying off up in the high country, probably not going to make it into town. We'll keep that slight chance in the forecast, because there is a slight chance, but it's probably not going to happen. In Mexico tomorrow, Rocky Point in the mid-90s, a chance for rain at Chihuahua and 79, Monterey 88 degrees, and Cancun with thunderstorms in 94. Just the slightest of chances for any activity tonight, but then things picking up tomorrow with a chance for thunderstorms and a high of 100. The weekend as well, looks like we could see a bunch of storms around here, and temperatures will be dropping as well.
Tonight's 9 p.m. Extra. Food is supposed to fuel your body with good nutrients, but maybe what we thought was healthy for us might not be the case after all.
The next time you go to the grocery store, take a look around. Do you really know which foods are good for you and which ones may be hazardous to your health?
People should absolutely pay attention to what they're putting into their bodies, because a third of all cancers are known to be diet related and lifestyle related. The 3 foods that are commonly associated with an increased risk for cancer include alcoholic beverages, processed meats, and red meat.
Another chemical thought to be cancer-causing is called acrylamide. It forms naturally when starchy foods are baked or fried at high temperatures. Registered dietitian Michelle Dudash says you can find it in potato chips and French fries.
Potatoes are the biggest culprit of containing the acrylamide because they contain a certain amino acid. So when potatoes are fried, that's when we see the most. When they're roasted, the second highest, and then finally baked. So the baked would have the least amount, but still in that food. They're also finding it in wheat products and things even like cookies, because if they're baked at a high temperature and browned, that browning process is creating more of that acrylamide.
A recent settlement in California has 4 big food manufacturers agreeing to reduce the levels of acrylamide in their potato chips and French fry products. Studies have shown that the chemical, which also has industrial uses, causes cancer in lab animals and nerve damage to workers who are exposed to high levels.
A lot of the studies are done in the laboratory, like we hear, we're done with animals, and they give me high quantities. And when you transpose that information, you take that information to the regular public, you are not drinking, 500 cans of soda a day. Usually you're having 1 or 2.
Professor Sandra Mayo-Kreiser with ASU's Department of Nutrition believes making the public aware of acrylamide is important. This way, the consumer can make the decision to eat it or not.
People react or start metabolizing things at a different way, so your genetic composition has to do a lot with it. So that's why in some studies some information come one way.
And both registered dietitians say the best bet, use moderation with foods that could increase your risk of cancer.
We want to stay away from charcoaling, grilling at high temperatures and having black in our food.
Eating less of the fast food, less of foods that come out of a box or out of a can, and more foods that are in their original state.
And currently, the FDA is researching to see if acrylamide poses a health risk in food. For details, just log on to our website, azfamily.com. Coming up tomorrow on the 9 p.m. Extra, looking for the Valley's best restaurants, or what about great places to shop? Phoenix Magazine has the list, and we'll give you a preview. That's tomorrow right here on 3 TV News at 9. But right now, we're going to take you out live to Denver right now. Senator Joe Biden is practicing and rehearsing tonight for his big speech tomorrow night in Denver for the Democratic National Convention. Very important speech for him and the Democratic Party. That's a live shot right there. All right, still ahead here on 3 TV News at 9 tonight. A Harley for the whole family coming up next. Plus, quite possibly the cutest baby you've ever seen, and me too. It makes his debut. Our video of the day coming up.
Could Brandon Webb pick up his 20th win, plus a sport that requires you to speak English? And we're kicking it because kickball is the name of the game. A new season right around the corner, and it's for the adults. We'll tell you what all the hype's about next on 3TV News at 9.
Tonight's sports report is brought to you by Mazda.
When looking at luxury cars, ask yourself this. Does the car you're looking at offer 4 years of maintenance at no cost? Only one does. BMW. You pay nothing to maintain your BMW for 4 years or 50,000 miles. Nothing. That's zero. Isn't now the time to get into a BMW? Take advantage of 0.9% financing now through September 2nd.
Remember the music. Remember the magic. Now, see how it all began.
There's more to this place than meets the eye.
Disney's Ariel's Beginning, rated G. An all-new movie now on DVD. Limited time only.
Need help with your home improvement project? Find your best deals at homeprojecthelper.com. Click on a home improvement category and choose from a variety of great home improvement companies and services. All companies are screened through the Registrar of Contractors and the Better Business Bureau of Central and Northern Arizona.
This Labor Day, get the best deal of the year. 0% for 72 months on Ford vehicles. That's right, 0% financing for 72 months on the 24 MPG Edge with available sync technology. The 26 MPG Mustang, America's top-selling sports car. F-150 and Super Duty, the best-selling trucks in America. But hurry, your chance to get 0% financing for 72 months ends September 2nd. Only during the Ford Labor Day sales event. Go to drivefordnow.com, then visit your Arizona Ford dealers today.
Solar energy is key to Arizona's future. But to get there, you have to do something really difficult. Remember 3 names: George, Kennedy, and Newman. The solar team. Arizona can have clean energy if the solar team wins 3 seats on the Corporation Commission. But you have to vote for all 3, George, Kennedy, and Newman. So the way to energy independence is as simple as 1, 2, 3. Paid for by George, Kennedy, and Paul Newman.
Oh, that's the torque. I like torque. And it gets great gas mileage. Woo! Okay. How fast can this... Hey, Phil.
When is this event going to be over?
Soon. Thanks, Phil.
Oh boy, this event is going to be trouble.
The Autobahn for All Summer event. Get 3 VWs for under $199 a month. Legendary Volkswagen value. It's what the people want.
Just laying awake one night, I think, deciding what I was going to do. Something tempted me.
That's how a Wisconsin native named Doc started creating a hog fit for the whole family. He drew it out, linking 4 engines and 5 seats on one hog wild bike.
It's probably more the novelty than anything, just getting 4 engines all to run in unison and together with the belts and the sound.
Doc came up with the idea to commemorate Harley-Davidson's 105th anniversary. In just 17 days, he turned spare parts into a one-of-a-kind bike.
And I started cutting steel and bending tubing and making the frame.
A kickstart jumps all 4 engines that have been linked and synced together.
Just enjoy building things.
He says this is his best creation yet, and his wife Rhonda agrees.
He's always inventive, always doing crazy things. I wake up in the morning and I think, oh boy, what's he going to tell me today?
Seriously, does anybody want to win this division? Hope you're having a great Tuesday, everybody. I'm Ross Shimabuku. The Dodgers lost again. Yeah, the boys in blue are feeling blue after dropping their 5th straight game. So once again, the D-backs had a chance to take advantage. Brandon Webb on the hill tonight against the Padres, looking to pick up his 20th win of the season. But tonight just wasn't the night for Webb because he got roughed up in the 3rd inning. Brian Giles hits that puppy to the gas lamp district. Kevin Kuzminoff was also teeing off as he goes double dipping to deep right center to drive in a pair. Webb gave up 6 runs in 4+ innings of work as the D-backs get worked 9-2 is your final, so Arizona remains 3 games up on LA. I swear, Matt Leinart needs a hug. Or maybe call Dr. Phil, because right now, Hollywood's problems all between the ears. It's not physical, it's mental, because his confidence has been shredded. He doesn't need this tough love approach. He needs the Pete Carroll, rah-rah, you the man, bromance approach. Leinart will have one last chance to get his head right this Friday in the Cardinals' preseason finale against the Broncos.
We got a lot of guys that are fighting for spots, and a lot of that competition is going to really be based on how they play in this game. So this is really going to be kind of their chance to shine. So we got a lot of things that we're looking at. So we'll probably play our starters maybe 2 series, and then it's we got a number of things we want to look at with the rest of our team.
As Chris Tucker would say in Rush Hour, Bev, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? You better, because there's a new requirement on the LPGA Tour. All players must speak English by 2009, or else they'll be suspended. Lost in translation, the tour wants the ladies to be more marketable through the media and with their sponsors. Somebody told me that there was a kickball league here in town, and I was like, what are you, in the 3rd grade? But this is good stuff.
Kick it!
Kickball is the name of the game, and it's no longer just a kid's sport.
Kickball is the best thing ever.
Why, because you met how many guys here?
Like 7.
7?
No.
So it's a big dating scene.
Totally.
Everybody has their reasons for joining a league.
At first, my friend made me. She needed an extra girl.
You were her wing woman, I guess.
I was her wing woman. And then she realized I was better than her, so she got a little jealous. I joined it to get out and meet new people and have fun. And maybe meet a guy, who knows. It's social, and if the game goes a little long, you might get a slight cardio workout.
How many drinks do you think you guys consume over the game?
They're telling me 30. Not me personally. No, I'm a small person.
So folks, if you're thinking about joining a team, there's only one requirement.
You have to be 21 to play, no matter what, obviously.
Okay, and then there's like some older people.
Yes, the best older people I've ever met are on
What is
kickball.
old? Please describe older people. What is considered old to you?
32? No.
32. Guess how old I am? No.
29?
Oh, thank you. You're my best friend. She's going to be on TV.
Does he have a wedding ring up?
Check out our hotline at azfamily.com for more information, because the league starts next month.
How did she know you were 29?
I know.
I didn't think that had gotten out yet.
I was kind of mad. I was like 27.
Yeah, right. We're going to come right back. 28.
I can dream.
With a quick look at your forecast and our video of the day.
That's weird. Why is there a Domino's guy here? I'll take care of this.
Hi, I have an oven-baked sandwich for Steve.
Yeah, I'm Steve, but why would I order a Domino's oven-baked sandwich? I love Submart. Just leave it on the side of the building. Poor guy was lost.
Introducing Domino's oven-baked sandwiches. 4 flavors baked at 450 degrees and delivered right to your mouth. Just $4.99. Domino's. You got 30 minutes.
In celebration of our 100th anniversary,
we're sharing our GM employee discount with everyone.
You pay what we pay.
Not a cent more.
The GM employee discount.
for everyone.
Take advantage of the discount and get the 2008 Chevy Malibu with better city fuel economy than Accord and Camry. That's right. Get this 2008 Chevy Malibu LS for around $19,000. See your Valley Chevy dealer. Visit valleychevy.com.
We're trying to figure out which calling plan fits our family best. So tell us what you got.
We have a new unlimited plan.
Can we all share it?
No, you each have to get your own.
Sounds expensive.
Oh, extremely.
You know, with My Circle, you can choose how much you pay for unlimited calling. And you can even add lines to share with the whole family.
My Circle. Choose the plan that fits your family best and add lines for $9.99, only from Altel. And now get the BlackBerry Pearl for only $79.99.
Anybody got a signal?
Nope.
You can't beat this. Now with Empire, you can get the lowest price guaranteed on quality brand name carpet and flooring fully installed. We won't be undersold. That's right, the lowest price guaranteed. We'll bring an incredible selection to choose from right at home. Plus we install next day and no payments till 2010. Shop at home and the lowest price guaranteed. Why buy anywhere else?
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
It's really cute. Don't you love the sunroof?
Yeah, especially this time of year.
How's the insurance on it?
You won't believe. I went with Nationwide and saved like $500. $500? Yeah. Coverage is great.
Huh. I didn't know Nationwide did that.
Life comes at you fast. With Nationwide Insurance, you could save like $500 on your auto coverage. Call your local agent or 1-877 on your side today.
Nationwide is on your side.
Coming up next, it's 2.5 Men on 3TV, the place with more news.
Here are tonight's headlines. Senator Hillary Clinton took the stage at the Democratic National Convention, greeted by a standing ovation. Clinton gave a strong endorsement to Barack Obama. The former presidential candidate said that no matter if voters backed her or Obama, they are all on the same team now. Arizona Governor Janet Napolitano also spoke at tonight's convention. She slammed hometown Senator John McCain. She also focused on what she called failing economics and a failing economy, and said that Barack Obama is the change the country needs. Wildfires burning across several states tonight. In Boise, Idaho, what may have started as a grass fire has now destroyed at least 10 homes. In California, crews fought wildfires creeping up the Los Angeles hills, and evacuations are in place in Draper, Utah, as fast-moving wildfires threaten that area.
Now, your 3HD weather.
Pretty humid out there tonight. Probably won't see any rain, however, until tomorrow, when we expect thunderstorms to redevelop. At the airport this hour, dew point's way up at 70, light wind out of the south, and it's 87 degrees. Tomorrow, a chance for thunderstorms, a chance again for Friday through the weekend, and it looks like Sunday may be the peak day for storms.
And now our video of the day, a baby tree kangaroo. Look at that. Cute. His name's Little Tep Tep. He was actually born months ago at the St. Louis Zoo, but it's now big enough to be seen by the public. Look. Tep Tep was just the size of a lima bean when he was born and will grow to the size of a small cat, but he won't leave Mama's pouch for another few months.
Little Joey.
Joey. It's Tep Tep. I know what you're saying. That's Tep Tep.
Sounds like a name.
We're going to start calling our video of the day the animal of the day. We have a theme going here, Andres. It's usually an animal, cute animal of the day, right? So let's just call it cute animal of the day.
Whatever floats your boat.
It's a nice way to end the show. Have a great night.